Let's jump right into this delicious explainer. Today, we're looking at 6 absolutely incredible ways to transform the simple everyday strawberry into literal culinary masterpieces. Whether you've got a fresh pint sitting in the fridge right now, or you're just looking for some creative ways to bring that bright, sweet flavor into your kitchen, you're in the right place. We're going to see how this one fruit can be the absolute star of everything from a quick morning bite all the way to a show-stopping dessert. Our menu for today's explainer breaks down into 3 distinct themes. We'll start with sweet morning breakfasts, move into light chilled desserts, and finish off with some decadent baked classics. Simple enough, right? Let's get to it. Kicking things off with sweet morning breakfasts. We've got 2 sweet starts for your morning: yogurt-topped pancakes and strawberry cream crepes. Starting with those pancakes, you're going to need your go-to pancake mix: 1.5 cups of water, a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon just for a little warmth, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 2 cups of buttermilk to keep things nice and rich. And of course, you'll need a cup of thinly sliced strawberries to fold right into the batter, plus another 8 ounces of strawberries and some vanilla low-fat yogurt that will save specifically for the topping. The process here is pretty straightforward. Just combine your water, cinnamon, sugar, and mix until all those pesky lumps disappear completely. Then, gently, and I mean gently, fold in those sliced berries. Now here's the crucial part. You gotta get your lightly greased skillet heated to exactly 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Pour about a quarter cup of batter per pancake and just let them cook until both sides are perfectly golden brown. Now, if you prefer something a little more delicate for breakfast, check out this crepe recipe. You'll need 12 prepared dessert crepes. For that gorgeous filling, grab 4 cups of fresh strawberry slices, sprinkle them with 2 tablespoons of sugar, get a half cup of whipped thick cream, and, oh, this is the kicker, 14 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. Talk about rich, right? Also, keep 12 whole strawberries off to the side for the final presentation. The magic here is really in the folding technique. Start by beating your juice and that sweetened condensed milk until it gets nice and thick. Fold in your sugared berries and add the whipped thick cream. Then just divide that lush mixture evenly among your crepes and fold them up. To finish the whole shebang, garnish them with even more cream and pop one of those whole berries right on top of each crepe. So good. Moving right along, let's cool things down a bit with our second category: light, chilled desserts. Perfect palate cleansers. First up is a really beautiful strawberry sorbet. The base is pureed berries, orange juice, milk, and honey. But the absolute secret to getting that perfect light sorbet texture? It's right here. You have to beat egg whites with a tablespoon of honey until they are wonderfully stiff and frothy. Once you've got that, you gently fold it into your puree before chilling it. It's a total game changer for the texture. Our second chilled option is this incredibly elegant yogurt hard, served with a strawberry coulis. Now we're shifting focus to structure and tanginess. You'll need 1 envelope of gelatin, a quarter cup of ice water to soak it in, 1.5 cups of skimmed milk, a third of a cup of sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a seriously large portion, 2.25 cups of plain yogurt, plus the strawberry coulis and fresh berries for serving. You know what I love about this is how it really highlights the versatility of yogurt across these different recipes. Think back to those breakfast pancakes. The vanilla low-fat yogurt was just spooned on as a quick sweet topping. But here, plain yogurt takes center stage. It acts as a firm, tangy base that's actively set into a shape using gelatin. It's the perfect contrast to that sweet coulis. The real trick to this yogurt heart is managing the gelatin. First, soak that gelatin envelope in the ice water. While that's happening, heat your milk and sugar until the sugar dissolves. Take it off the heat, stir in the soaked gelatin until it's totally dissolved, and then let it cool for about 5 minutes. Finally, add your vanilla and plain yogurt, pour the whole mixture into a 1-quart heart-shaped mold, and pop it in the fridge. 2 hours later, you've got a perfectly set dessert. Okay, time to turn up the heat. Let's dive into our final category: decadent baked classics, featuring a classic pie and the ultimate cheesecake. Let's start with a true staple: strawberry rhubarb pie. For the filling, you need a hearty mix of 1.5 cups of sliced fresh strawberries and 2.5 cups of red rhubarb cut into 1-inch slices. To bind that beautiful tart and sweet fruit together, mix in a quarter cup of enriched flour, 1.25 cups of sugar, 3 beaten eggs, a half teaspoon of nutmeg for spice, and a quarter teaspoon of salt. Now, before you even think about assembling this, check your oven. You need to have it preheated to exactly 400 degrees Fahrenheit. This is absolutely crucial to properly bake that lattice crust and avoid the dreaded soggy bottom. When you assemble the pie, the instructions are super specific. You pour that egg, flour, and sugar mixture right over the fruit, dot it with a tablespoon of butter, and then when you top it with your lattice crust, make sure you crimp those edges high. That's going to keep all that bubbling, delicious fruit safely inside where it belongs. After a 40-minute bake, it comes out of the oven, but we're not quite done. As a gorgeous finishing touch, you literally fill the openings of that baked lattice crust with fresh whole berries. It gives the pie this incredibly vibrant, fresh look that just screams summer. All right, prepare yourselves for our grand finale, the ultimate strawberry cheesecake. The base for this, well, it's massive. We're talking 16 ounces of softened cream cheese blended with a full pound of curd cottage cheese. Add to that 1.5 cups of sugar, 4 eggs, a half cup of butter, and a full pint of dairy sour cream. Throw in your vanilla, lemon juice, and cornstarch, and you have got one rich dessert. Making this cheesecake is basically a culinary journey. You blend your filling until it's perfectly smooth, bake it, and then, here's the pro move. You turn the oven off and let the cake cool slightly inside the oven. Then you chill it thoroughly and finish it all off by drizzling a custom glaze over the top. And speaking of that baking step, the magic number is 70. That's the exact number of minutes this behemoth needs to bake at 325 degrees Fahrenheit until it's nice and firm. While that's chilling, you whip up the final glaze. Mix light corn syrup, water, and cornstarch. Add your crushed berries and boil the whole thing for exactly 60 seconds. To finish it off, stir in some lemon juice and just a dash of red food color to really make it pop. Let it cool a bit, then drizzle it all over your masterpiece. So from folding frothy egg whites into a refreshing sorbet, to wrapping up sweet cream crepes, to baking the ultimate 70-minute cheesecake, we've really seen how far the simple strawberry can stretch. The only question left is, which of these incredible recipes are you going to conquer in your kitchen first? Get out there and get cooking.